Is cussing okay? Is cussing a sin? Let's find out. Now, before we really dive into whether cussing is okay or not, we need to discuss what is cussing, since that seems to be a topic of debate, mainly the big topic of debate. First off, there is literally no way for the Bible to list every cuss word. There are so many languages. We would need like a whole separate Bible of just what cuss words are, and that would be a very weird Bible to read, as we're just sitting there, oh, well, this is a cuss word, this is a cuss word, like going through it like a dictionary, like, I wonder if that one word says a cuss word. If you have to ask, it probably is. Cuss words vary from culture to culture and change over time. If you've read any books from prior to 1900, even from the last century, you'll realize like words back then that were cuss words to us seem ridiculous. Like over in England, biting your thumb is telling someone to go F themselves. But over here in America, that's not a thing. I don't even know if that's really a thing in England anymore, but it was a thing at one time. While most of us are aware of what cuss words are in our own culture, that's really what you should focus on here, because it's impossible to know all cuss words everywhere. There's so many languages and so many cultures. So, what is cussing then? Jesus taught us that what comes out of our mouth is what's in our hearts, as stated in Luke 6:45. The go-to verse for most people talking about cussing and whether it's wrong or not is Ephesians 4:29, as well as it should be. Ephesians 4:29 talks about how you shouldn't let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, as it doesn't build anyone up. While there are many different translations of Ephesians 4:29, it all reads the same. You can read NIV and KJV if you're feeling a little bit crazy, the Message Bible. Simple enough, cussing certainly isn't wholesome. Wholesome is defined as conducive to or suggestive of good health and physical well-being. Demeaning someone with a phrase or a word can be considered cussing. Words are powerful. They have much more of an impact than we realize. And calling someone an idiot, while might seem simple enough, is the same as calling someone an effing idiot, or a lot of other words you could throw in there. Cussing really goes hand in hand with what you put into your mind, which as a result is what's in your heart. As Jesus said in Luke 6:45, as we tackled earlier. I realized I practically never cuss when I'm around other people who don't cuss and don't watch things and don't listen to things that don't have cursing in it. It's really simple, actually. But when I am around people who do cuss, and when I do watch things or listen to things that have cursing in them, I realize I have to fight the urge to cuss. Like, I have to stop myself. I have to filter myself. Whereas there was a natural filter when I wasn't watching these things, putting these things in my mind. I find either way, it comes naturally whether to cuss or not to cuss, because that's what I'm being inundated with. Really, any word could be a cuss word. Over time, cuss words may change, but it's the meaning behind the word that defines what it is. Calling someone an imbecile seems clean enough, and it's socially acceptable. So are other cuss words, and the world is right, after all, about a lot of things. Let me give you one final verse here. 1 Peter 3:10. For whoever desires to love life and see good days, let him keep his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. So what do you guys think? Is cussing okay? Is it not okay? Last time we did an article on this, I got a lot of Christians actually cussing in the comments. It was fantastic. That was really sarcastic. Hey, it kind of rhymed. Now I ruined it.